What's going on, everyone? This is the first episode of a new build series for DNS Fabrication. In this series, we're going to be jamming 37-inch tires into my Suzuki Samurai, and we're going to try to learn how to do a 4-link rear and a 3-link front. We'll definitely be leveraging the CNC plasma table behind me here, and there's going to be a lot of learning along the way because I'm by no means an expert. Make sure you stick around till the end of this video where I try to slide some 37s into it today. But enough of that, let's bring the Samurai in the shop. Well, we got the Samurai in the shop, and the next step is to start tearing things off of it. Before I brought it in here, I did a really good power wash of everything to make sure we weren't working with any grease and dirt. And now the next step is for us to put this thing on some jack stands. Alright, so now this thing's sitting on jack stands and we're ready to get started on the front end of the suspension. So before I do that, I'm going to give you a quick walk around of what we're looking at before we tear everything apart. The goal for the end of the day is to basically have no suspension. I want this to be raw frame rails and a clean slate to start the build for the links. So let's take a look. What we have currently is a Zoox Offroad missing link shackle setup. Now, this missing link allows for extra droop, and the YJ springs allow for a little bit of a lengthened wheelbase and definitely a softer ride. Now with these missing links, you can essentially just pull this pin here, and that allows you to have extra droop on that front shackle. In the rear, it's again YJ springs and a lot longer of a shackle from the stock Samurai. what do you think, guys? These are looking pretty monstrous under the Samurai. So these are 37 by 12 and a half, 17-inch wheels. That's moving up from where we were before at 33 by 12 and a half. So with these 37s, we're going to be running Toyota axles, front and rear. And then we're going to be doing a 3-link in the front and a 4-link in the rear. Basically what we're trying to do by putting these tires under here is just get an understanding of how it looks and if it's even possible. Does it look way too big? What do you guys think? Let me know. I kind of like them. I think they look huge, but I think it's a great look. And I think with the Toyota axles in here, we can just keep building them up. And the little 1.6 engine in here is not going to be happy, but we can always solve that with gearing, right? Now, the next step is really just to get some measurements, as well as to clean off the frame of the Samurai. Those will probably be 2 separate videos coming at you soon. And what we're going to do is really give us a clean slate to start putting our link mounts on and understand where our packaging is going to be. Also, for the measurements, we need to understand what wheelbase we're going to run here. So that's where I need to know if I'm going to chop and really try to push this forward, which is what the goal is. We're going to try to push this out to 100 inches of wheelbase. Stock is around 80 inches, I think they're 79. And with those YJ springs, I was sitting at about 82 or 83. So that's going to be pushing roughly about 9 inches back in the rear and 9 inches forward in the front. Thank you for making it this far within the video. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm sure there's a lot of improvement for you to make on a lot of the filming and just talking to the camera. But I think it was pretty successful so far. We had a long day, we got all the suspension out, and we got a chance to take a look at what the tires are going to look like under the Samurai. We got a lot of work ahead of us, and I'm really excited for you guys to join us along the way. So make sure you watch out for the next videos, and let's try to make this a reality.